Hey, Wolves fans, let's try that again. Helps if I actually go live before I start talking. Wolves playing in the 2023.
12 in the circle, Bella White for Kilbourne. Abby Cassidy will draw for Medina.
Worthington Gallipo lacrosse tournament, a long-running tournament here in Central Ohio. Games are shorter. We got running clock halves. Wolves taking on Medina. Can be a tough test here against Medina today. They're a good team. We are missing a player or two, and we just played at 2 o'clock in a 12-3 win versus Dublin Jerome. And this is Medina's first and only game today, I believe. So as this game goes on, this is Medina after winning the opening draw. Number 12, I think that's DePerna. No, I think she's 16. Failure defending, number 2 here. Now with help from Murphy. They're going to get Murphy, I believe, on a checking violation. So number 2 for Medina will have a free position opportunity.
Balls on the 12 with number 2 for Medina, Kylie O'Call.
Handed off, shot, and saved by Dolciato. Dolciato was her first save of the second game today. She had several nice ones in the first game. She outlets the Failer, who now throws to White. Medina's got a pretty good looking ride going here. We've got to solve this.
Marissa Dolciato with the save for Worthington Kilbourne.
Dolciato throws for, I think that was Bella, who throws ahead to Kennedy, and the ball's on the ground. Kennedy picks it up, doesn't have it yet. Now she does. So Kennedy's starting today because we're missing Julia Haddon. She'll be sorely missed. She had 5 goals in her game on Thursday night and 2 or 3 goals earlier today against Jerome. But Wolves on the attack for the first time. Here's Steinbeck in the end zone for Riley Wilkinson. Throws across for, is that her sister Reagan? I think it is, yeah. But we're also missing Emmy Smullen, I believe. So we're down 2 seniors today. No Smullen, no Haddon. Fade in front for Todd. Todd shoots, scores. Oh wait, maybe they're saying that didn't score. I don't. Okay. I don't know. She must have stopped that, and it must have. I thought I saw the goal net move. Possibly was blowing instead of being hit by the ball. So Todd on a nice cut and catch, shoots, but I guess it was a great save by the Medina goalkeeper. And now Medina in transition on the far sideline. They gain the zone. Trouble out top, gathered by Medina. So early in the first half here, both teams have had one opportunity, or at least one opportunity to possess the ball. This is Medina's second opportunity. First one ended a great Marissa Dolciato save, and that's a goal.
Attacking scoring for Medina, number 12, Abby Cassidy. Abby Cassidy with that goal for the Battling Bees, number 1 of the game for Medina, coming with 20 minutes remaining in the first half.
Rather small windows up here in the Thomas box, as you can see, to get the scoreboard in on that shot. Cameraman Tony had to leave her out the window a little bit. Medina leads it 1-0. This is Todd back in to take the draw. Failer and Bella White on the circle. This one's straight up, grabbed by Medina. It's 2 draw controls for them.
12 carries it in for the Bees, Abby Cassidy.
Down he goes behind the cage, looking for cutters. Comes out far side. It's Evelyn White on the defense. She forces a tough throw. It goes on the ground, and Murphy has it. She's ahead to Gray Beckett in transition. Gray, watch your cross, watch your cross. It knocks out, it's out, and she gets it. Nope, not yet. She kicks it, and Julie has it. Julie Berry.
Possession with the Wolves.
Medina tried to get a little early restart there. Referee's not having it and gives it back to Berry. Berry running. She's bumped, rolls, backs out, throws in the end zone for Reagan. Reagan across to her sister. Riley trouble catching it, and it's going to make it out of bounds, I believe. Nope. Yep. Oh, no. I guess they're going to call a push, I think, against Medina. Excuse me. As Riley tried to pick that up, and she'll really restart. Wolves maintain possession. It's Kennedy. Bella White. Kennedy. Todd. Todd looking. Shoots. Saved. Two nice saves from the Medina goalkeeper, and she gets the ground ball on top of it. She's sandwiched between the Wilkinson sisters, who forced the ball on the ground, and it's shuffled out of bounds by Reagan, and it'll be a Medina restart.
Play will be started by number 12, Abby Cassidy.
Oh, that ball's down. Gotta have it, Julie. Oh, that's an empty check against 4. Yep. Good job, Julie. Yeah, so Julie had that. Was getting ready to pick it up at the ground. Number 4 came in and checked her empty stick. That's a infraction against Medina. Julie gets to restart. She pirouettes in the middle, gains the zone, looks for Steinbeck and has her. Steinbeck to Reagan. Reagan to Riley. Riley working GLE far side. Here comes Todd. There's the ball. It's down, but Todd picks it up. She's interfered with, and she should have a free position opportunity.
Free position for Gilmore, number 25, Ava Todd.
Center of the 8 for Ava. She runs, she shoots, she scores.
Shot taken, goal scored by 25, Ava Todd.
Ava Todd's free position conversion ties the game at 1.
First goal of the game for the Wolves. 16 minutes remaining in the half.
I may at times not talk quite as much as I'm used to, as the in-house PA announcer is doing a fair bit of commentating himself, and I don't want to find myself talking over him. So I'm assuming you're not having any problem hearing the PA over the field mic. All tied up at 1. Medina's won both draw controls so far. Let's see if the Wolves can get a win here. That's back towards Failer, over her and number 4. Rolls to the restraining line, picked up momentarily by, oh, that's a hold, really? No? I thought Murphy had it. It pretty much looked like number 1 from Medina just grabbed her stick and pulled it away, but they're closer than I am. Here's Todd defending number 2. Now Reagan. This is Evelyn and Gray. Gray ushers it around the circle. Out top now. Oop, went on the ground for a second, but 2 got it back. Todd defending. Thwarts that attempt. Here's Failer. She's giving her way too much space. That's going to be yellow. They're only calling a sphere violation, not giving Elise a 2-minute. She's fortunate there. I think that could have been a 2-minute for a check to the head. She needs to back off and just give her space out there. It's almost impossible to stay with a decent athlete that far away from the goal.
Number 12 for Medina.
Cassidy, number 12, has already shown us she's at least a decent athlete, if not got far better than that. Gray picks it up. Cutter. Caught, but knocked out nicely by Murphy. Picked up by him. Not yet. On the ground still. Todd fighting. And this is Murphy. Murphy got another bite at the cherry here. She's doubled on the sideline. She better watch her feet. Ooh, she beat them all, though. That's good. Go, Amelia. Murphy takes it all the way down to the offensive end. Hands off the booter ball. Murphy retreats, and Bella White enters the zone. Booter ball throws behind the cage to Hale. Hale working far side. Those for Riley. Riley shoots. They're going to get a possibly either a shooting space or a checking violation against Riley before that on the defender who was guarding Riley before that catch and shoot. So she'll be center of the 8-meter. Riley Wilkinson. Riley, she pulls it out. Goes for Reagan. Now Bella White. Bella White looking. Goes back for Barry. Barry runs inside. She's rebuffed. Throws back for Bella. Bella, ball ground. They're going to maybe give her a, they call it charge.
Charging Worthington Kilborn.
I disagree. Here's Booterball on the ride, harassing the Medina goalie. And she gets a check on the stick. She didn't see it, now she does. Goal's open. Oh, not anymore. She threw for Reagan.
Picked up by number 2.
Picked up by Riley. Now back to Reagan. Bella White. Reagan back to White. To Todd. Todd dealing. Throws in the end zone for Riley. Riley around the other side. Feeds in front for Booterball. Gets away. Picked up by Todd. Now down again. Picked up. Oh, that's an empty check against 2. You cannot not call that. That's the clearest empty check I've seen this year. Terrible. Anyway, Medina with the ball in their attacking end. Score tied at 1. About 11 minutes remain this first half. Again, this is a tournament with a shortened game schedule. We have a running clock for 2 halves. 2 scores.
Coming in next, scoring for the Battling Bees, number 2, Kylie O'Call.
Unfortunately,
Second goal of the game for Medina.
Possession began on an awful missed empty check call. They happened right in front of this referee that you see. Well, we're looking at the scoreboard right now, but when we get back to the center of the field, the referee with the brown ponytail and her back to us standing in the middle of the Cardinal, that empty check happened right in front of her, and she decided not to do anything about it. Cost us a goal. Failer steps in to take her first draw of this game with Kennedy on our right and Riley Steinbeck on the left. Straight up, Failer turns and grabs. Self-draw control for Failer. She'll look ahead, decides to keep it. Gains the zone.
Followed by Kilborn, carried in by number 26 for the Wolves, Elise Failer.
Steinbeck. Failer will retreat, and Kennedy will enter on the attack. Steinbeck throws to Riley. Riley across to Hale. Hale rolls. Half fake. Looks. Throws top for Kennedy. Now Steinbeck. Steinbeck probes. Rebuffed. What are they going to call here? I think she just fell on her own. My goodness. I think they're going to call a legal pick
Possession
cross version of that is, off-ball push or whatever, blocking, charging, who knows. But anyway, it didn't happen. Anyway, here's Medina again on a suspect possession. Failer, way out again. She gets the ball on the ground. Nope, they're going to get her for a foul and trying to pick that ground ball up. She did a nice job of getting the ball on the ground, just didn't do a nice job of picking it up once it was down there. So here's Medina circling around counterclockwise. Number 12 now, near side, heading towards the middle, around the top of the 12. Reagan Wilkinson defending. Little feet over top. Roll inside. Save! Dulciato. Point blank save number 2.
Making that save was
Failer, far sideline.
For the Gilmore.
Throws ahead for Riley. Riley in the zone. She's harassed. Heads middle. Throws in front for Barry. Barry, quick feet, moves around. 3 defenders to beat. She only beat 2 of them, so she kept the ball in her cross. Backs in. A little backhand shuffle. Didn't make it. Is backed up by the Medina goalkeeper. Well, a strong-looking possession there for the Wolves. Looked promising when Julie caught that ball in front of the goal, but the defenders quickly collapsed and might have forced a little second effort there. Medina in transition. Beckett guarding the ball in the end zone now. Her and Evelyn switch. Evelyn inside roll. Nice stick check from Beckett. Gets the ball on the ground. But they're going to call somebody for it. It's check to the head. Okay. Number 7 for Medina. Check to the head. I'm not sure which one of our players she hit.
Play was made by number 13, Gilmore, Reagan Wilkinson.
Wolves be player up. I don't know if the yellow cards are 1 minute in this tournament since it's a running clock or 2, but anyway, Wolves have player up for some amount of time. Murphy in middle, throws for Kennedy. Kennedy gains the zone, looks for more, beats 1. Hands off to Steinbeck. Bulls will get a chance at player up offense. Dead in front for Hale. Now Barry. Hale was there, I think just kind of didn't catch that just right and threw her rhythm off, so she decided rather than force a shot to throw it back to Barry. Probably right decision from Addie Hale. This is Riley. Rolling around. Throws for Todd. Todd now working far side. Rolls to top. She gets met by an aggressive check. Throws in for Steinbeck. Or no, this is Kennedy. Kennedy looks, shoots high. Caught behind the goal by Barry. Barry rolls around, shoots, scores. No, side of the goal. Dang. That's the second time I've been fooled on what I thought was a Wolves goal. That one hit side of the net. Oh, that ball's down. We got to have it. No, they're going to give probably a rightly called checking violation against the Wolves there. Number 20 from Medina will be starting near sideline 40. Todd harassing 16 down the sideline. They're going to send her back. I just had a conversation with a Thomas Worthington parent. This Medina team beat Thomas earlier this week by a score of 6-5, and during our conversation, he intimated that Medina is a team that, when they get the lead, they'll really try to drain the clock on you. So they only got 1 goal. Oh, not gonna do it now. He's gonna shoot, and another amazing save.
Shot taken by number 12, Abby Cassidy.
By Dulciato. I think she tipped that one over the goal. Backed up by Medina. Restart Medina. Cassidy took some pretty heavy contact from Failer after that shot, but there was no whistle.
Shot taken by number 2,
This
Kylie
shot
Hall.
forced high by
Up in the
number
front.
2. Backed up by Medina. They'll get another
Ball retrieved by number 7, Julia
by
Pratt.
here. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6. Okay, it's 7 on 7. So however long that penalty was against number 7, it's over. Number 7 in the end zone. Throws out for number 4, near side, 10. Circling around 10. Top, out the point. Right side. Kennedy playing now Failer. Trying to make this Medina team speed up a little bit. Though, in a one-goal game, I don't mind a little, since we played an early game and they didn't, I don't mind if they want to slow it down a little bit. We'll get our opportunities. Under 3 minutes now to go in this first half. Wolves trail it 2-1. Medina with long possession here. Evelyn White chasing the ball around the crease. She can't go in the crease, so she almost got edged out there, but good help on the other side. Here's Failer top against Cassidy. Help from Murphy is nice. And what are they going to call? They're going to call Failer with another checking violation? And the way she's got her hands up on her head.
Great position, Medina. Number 12, Abby Cassidy with the ball in the 8.
They're going to call against, I think, Murphy. She's the one that's behind, but I think Failer feels like she shouldn't have let her turn the corner on her. Though I don't think the corner was turned as clearly as she thought it was. Goal.
Cassidy attacks and scores for Medina as the clock hits 2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes. Third goal of the game.
Oh, actually, no. No goal. They waved that off.
2 minutes remaining in the half.
No goal.
No goal. No goal.
Wolves restart.
2 goals for Medina.
Must have called a crease violation. I didn't see the call. I was trying to mark the goal myself. But good news for the Wolves is that Medina goal is wiped out. It's still 2-1. Fed in front for Kennedy. Kennedy shoots. Kennedy scores. Nice feed. That was Eddie Hale, I believe. Or maybe it was Steinbeck. Instead of being down 3-1, Wolves tie it 2-2 with a minute 13 running clock here. By the time this draw gets taken, well, whoever wins it will have about 30 seconds to do something with it. Good transition from the Wolves there. I think that was Steinbeck that fed a cutting, hard-charging Kaylee Kennedy down the center for that goal. Kennedy did a nice job of catching and shooting. Ava Todd steps in to take the draw. Steinbeck on our right, Failer on our left. Straight up. Failer has it. That's her second draw control. Goes for Todd center. Todd will probably turn on the jets, head towards the center, and hopefully she's good defense played against her. Shuffles off for Reagan. Ooh, Reagan tried an aggressive feed, but it got through it. Ooh, nice play from the goalie. As Bella White did a nice job picking that ground ball up and got a shot off. But the Medina goalie forwarded her on the doorstep.
3 minutes for intermission.
All right, get a 3-minute running clock half just starting.
Is a nonprofit organization whose mission is to provide affordable opportunities for children who reside or attend school in the Worthington School District and participate in organized sports programs. WYB has grown significantly since its start in the 1950s, now with over 6,000 participants annually. Our programming spans 12 sports with opportunities for kids of all ages. We are thankful to the Worthington community and our facilities partners and the hundreds of volunteers who make it all possible. If you'd like to know more, please go to worthingtonboosters.org. That's worthingtonboosters, one word, .org. Thank you.
check.
One minute remaining in the half. 1 minute.
Both teams retaking the field after a short intermission. Tied up at 2. Pretty evenly played all the way around in that first half. Getting a little windy out there. You can hear that on the microphone. Todd steps in to take the draw. Failer right, Bella White left towards Failer. She's got it for her
Call
third.
by Kilborn to open the second half.
Third draw control of the game for Failer. Goes in the end zone.
By number 26, Elise
Back to
Failer.
Bella White now. Failer leaves and Todd enters. And Bella White takes the ball in the end zone, throwing to the back of the end zone for Riley. Now her twin sister Reagan, GLE near side. Looking for cutters. Throws for Todd. Todd. Face dodge. Roll. Switch hands. Shoots. Scores! I knew that. Up closer to this goal. I could see that score. Didn't fool me like those two shots earlier today.
With 23 and a half minutes remaining in the second half.
Wolves take their first lead of the day. Well, I should say lead of the day. We led the first game that we played against Jerome all day. But the first lead of this game against Medina. And 3-2. Just starting second half. Again, if you weren't with us earlier, this is the Gallipo tournament. It's accelerated games, 2 25-minute running clock halves, 3-minute halftime, and they get all the games in an hour, and they start new games on the hour. I believe this is the last game of the day. Todd in to take the draw. White and Failer on the circle. This one's over Failer's head on a bounce, picked up by number 2.
Ball won by Medina. Grab ball picked up by number 2, Kylie O'Call for the Bees.
Each team has a draw control here in the second half. Wolves with a 1-goal lead, defending. Todd, help from White. Bella. Ball thrown in the end zone. Kennedy, closest defender. Now, number 12, that's Cassidy. I think she had maybe both of their first half goals. She runs it around 12. Failer giving her a wide berth. Getting help from stays with her. Ball at X. Now near side GLE. Kennedy defending. Help from Beck. It. Saved Dolciano. Back up. Medina. Nice save from Dolciano. At least her third, if not the fourth of the day.
Number 7, Julia Kraft.
Dinah, near side GLE. Pass in front, shot score. Yeah, number 32 got away from somebody, and she was standing right in front of the goal. Received a nice feed from her teammate and quickly put it away high.
21 minutes remaining in the second half.
Ties the game again at 3. Just under 21 minutes, running clock, second half. Todd again. Failer and White, same positions. Ball's towards White. Todd has it. Draw control, Ava Todd. Wind is blowing right in on the press box right now. Here's Bella White. Ball down. She has it herself. Goes across for Steinbeck. Ooh, pretty good check there. Todd throws for Steinbeck. Steinbeck now for the Failer. Stayed in an offense. Okay. Hadn't played a lot of that this year. But with missing 2 players, maybe we're going to allow some other players to sub in. Looks in the middle. Shoots. Nope. Oh, wow. Picked up by Steinbeck. We're going to get a dangerous follow-through against Steinbeck. Well, she did one heck of a job of picking up that rebound from a Bella White shot. But unfortunately, her follow-through found the head area of the defender, and she'll head off for a penalty. Medina will be player up for the first time today. And they'll restart in front of their own goal. Right here from Barry. Ooh, nice. She juked her right into dropping that ball on the ground. Okay, Wolves, player down, may just do well to try to kill this penalty off. It's Riley at X. Oh, she's going to... The extra defender. Medina won't give up the Wolves any room. Be closely defended all the way around. Reagan hands off to Todd. Todd now. She gets doubled, heads out. Julie Berry. Reagan. Far side end zone. Back to Berry. Goal line. Far side. Throws for X for Kennedy. Kennedy brings it across the back of the end zone from center to near side. Now heads out to the 10-yard line. Going to get a checking violation. It's in number 9 behind. Kennedy will restart. Wolves trying to kill off this man disadvantage. Here's Riley Wilkinson. Nope, that's Reagan. To Kennedy. Kennedy. Todd. Todd. Rolls back to the top. Takes the check. Steinbeck. Back in. Failer takes her spot. Steinbeck in the game, stopped at the 30. Failer, when Steinbeck came in, Failer ran in from the 30 to the offensive end. Was open for a second, but probably would have been a risky feed.
Good position for Kilborn. With the ball on the 8, number 30.
Riley Wilkinson. on the hanging hash left side with a free position after picking up a checking violation against Medina. Throws in the end zone for Barry. Barry rolls around all the way to the top of the 12. Throws for Steinbeck. Steinbeck. End zone. Reagan. Reagan taking a look. Back to Steinbeck. Todd at the point. Back to even strength here. I believe Failer and Steinbeck switch. Yep. Failer stands at the restraining line. Here's Steinbeck. Looks, shoots, backed up by the Wolves. I love that. I love shots when we clearly have the backup secured. You never know when one's going to find the space right underneath the crossbar. Here's Reagan. She's got her hands free. She shoots, scores. Reagan kind of gave him the slow break on that one. Just kind of rolled around, and all of a sudden, boom, hit the B button, and she's scoring. Wolves lead at 4-3. 15 and a half remaining, second half. Low-scoring defensive game like this, draw controls are super important. I think Wolves 2-1 on the second half draws right now. Here's Todd. Towards Failer. She jumps. She has it. That's a fourth draw control win for Failer today. She'll keep it. Gains the zone. Takes a check. Looks across for Barry. Has her. Failer leaves. Kennedy enters. Barry throws in the end zone for Riley Wilkinson. Across the back of the end zone to Hale. Hale, near side GLE, swings out top for Bella White. Bella, juking. Backs out. Throws end zone for Riley Wilkinson. Behind the cage for Kennedy. Top for Barry. She catches left-handed. Switches to right. Hops. Switches to left. Comes back. Underhand handoff to Todd. Todd cuts inside. Gets her hands free. Shoots. Oh, off the post, I believe, or just wide, but backed up by Riley Wilkinson.
Shot taken by number 25, Ava Todd for the Wolves.
Again, I don't mind shots when the backup is secure. Good shot there by Todd. Good backup by Reagan, by Riley Wilkinson. Here's Hale. GLE near side. Heads out to the 5. Throws for Kennedy. Bella White. Bella White. Dodges. Heads inside. Shoots. Scores. Left-handed. Bella White. Beautiful little offense there from the Wolves.
Number 12, Bella White for William Kilborn. Fifth goal of the game for the Wolves with 13 and a half remaining in the second half.
First 2-goal lead of this game, I think, for either team. It's been tied all the way. Wolves lead at 5-3. About 13 minutes remaining second half. Todd steps in to take another draw. Last one flew out to the right. Failer grabbed it out of the air. This one goes that way, but it goes outside instead of inside. Failer, number 2, with a quick ground ball. And a restart for Medina. She's going to go right to goal and score. Man, we can't give that up. Somebody's got to stop her.
Fourth goal of the game for Medina.
Picked her way right through the defense. Nothing fancy. All right, got a timeout. I believe these are 1 minute. I think it's even a running clock timeout, I believe. You get 1 minute with the clock running, if you want to call it timeout. I think each team probably gets one per half. We didn't have any in the first half. Wolves take their second half timeout right about the 12-minute mark. Wolves lead it 5-4, but just gave up a pretty ugly-looking transition goal to number 2 from Medina. Still windy, not quite as gusty as we had a few minutes ago when well, it's just as I say that, the microphone starts bouncing a little harder. Timeout over. Clock never stopped. Just under 11 minutes now.
In the circle for Medina.
Failer steps in to take in the draw. Ava Todd, left. Bella White, right. It's towards Bella. She is jumped over. 6 sticks on the ground. Don't know who got hit in the head. Well, they're going to give a 2-minute card to Elise. The only one of the 6 midfielders who's on the ground is the one guilty of a foul. Medina will have their second player up opportunity. Here's number 2. She scored it by herself last time. She gives up to Cassidy this time at the point. Todd defending. Help from Beckett. Thrown across. Ball down. Picked up by Reagan. Need to kill this penalty, Reagan. Get wide. Reagan's got good speed. So do a couple of the Medina players. She throws now for her sister. Handcuffed her but caught it. Twins seem to be just about to catch everything one of the others throws. So Riley temporary through to Hale. She goes back to Riley. Now to Todd. Todd, here the Wolves are trying to kill another second half penalty. Successfully killed the first one. Todd runs all the way across the 20-yard line. Now heads towards the end zone. Good check, put the ball on the ground. Didn't really see that coming. I guess Ava didn't either. But nonetheless, Ava puts it on the ground and is picked up by Medina. They're still player up. And they got the ball. Far sideline 50. Restart Medina. Through near sideline. It's off a body. Hale's there. Oh, number 32 reaches out one-handed and grabs that. Ooh. Ball got away from 4. Cassidy's there to pick it up from Medina. Here's 2. She's the one that scored that goal by herself a couple minutes ago to make it 5-4. She throws in the end zone. This is Murphy defending, I believe. Where's that Beckett? That's Murphy. With help from Bella White. Doing a nice job harassing. Here's Beckett. Bella White defending point. Ball from the right, heading back. Ooh. Goal. Number 2.
Number 2, Tyler call for the Magnum G's. That knocks the score at 5 with 7:45 remaining in the second half.
Wolves are giving up back-to-back goals to number 2 from Medina. She did most of the work herself in both cases. One was straight off the draw. The second one there, she, after running offense for about a minute, she caught it at the 12 and just weaved her way through a few defenders and cracked off a tidy little shot. But we're back to even strength now as the Failer penalty is ended. And we're tied at 5 with 7 minutes to go in the game. Todd back in to take the draw. Failer's right. Riley Steinbeck left. towards Failer. She jumps. It's tipped. She's got it.
Draw is won by
Another draw control
Goldberg,
for
carrying
Elise.
number 6,
Goes for
Elise Failer.
Steinbeck. Steinbeck having trouble. She's got it now, though. Throws in the end zone for Booterball. Booterball goes to the front of the cage. She stuck her stick down too early and got checked. She was going to go low there, but the stick went down a few steps too early. There you go. Ooh, Evelyn was close to picking that off. Near sideline, number 32. Pass just squeezed past Evelyn White's stick to get to number 32. 6 minutes, 10 seconds. Tied at 5. Wolves switch. Evelyn White now, number 32. Ooh, ball down. There we go. That's Murphy. Caused turnover by Evelyn. Ground ball from Murphy. Well placed check by Evelyn White. Number 4 is a little faster. She caught up real quick to Ev. So Ev will protect it with her body. And switch hands. Now throw for Barry. Wolves in the attack. Throw for Hale behind the goal. Hale rolls around. GLE near side. Throws for Todd. Todd looking in the middle. Switches. Beats a defender. Ball down. Going to give her. She should have a free position opportunity, I believe. 1 hash. Oh, they're going to pull her back to the 12. I think she was closer. That's all right. 12 meter though. 12 meter restart. Todd. Ooh, nice face dodge. Beats a defender. Shoots high. Now she should have a free position. As she was fouled on that shot.
Free position Worthington Kilborn.
Ava Todd. Center of the 8 meter. 5-5 tie. Todd shoots, saved. Backed up by the Wolves. Nice job at Addie Hale being in the right position behind the goal to back that up. Here's Kennedy. Todd. Booter ball. I'm going to call checking violation way out here, about the 15-yard line. So Todd will restart. Throws center for Steinbeck. She throws for Riley Wilkinson. Wilkinson for Hale. Hale back to Wilkinson on a bounce. Can't quite corral it. That's a good look. They tried that little give and go, a little short give and go, where Wilkinson passes to Hale, and she immediately takes off, and Hale throws it back to her on her way to goal, but just wasn't clean enough. Wolves turn it over. 3.5 minutes. Medina in transition. Here's Cassidy. You're going to make number 12 restart. Nope, actually number, I can't tell, 10 restarts on after a checking violation against Steinbeck. Here's number 2. She's got their last 2 goals. Throws GLE near sideline. Now at X, Evelyn defending. Around the far side, Evelyn pushes her back, thrown back. That should be a turnover. Wolves ball. Dolciato restarts. Throws across her body for Beckett. Beckett heads towards the far sideline. Throws back to the center for Dolciato. Dolciato. Near sideline, Wilkinson. Riley. Riley heads middle. Rolls.
Taken across midfield by Riley Wilkinson.
Riley gains the zone. Switches back to the right hand. Keeps going. Now throws for Bella White. Bella White weaves inside. She's going to pick up a checking violation, and she'll have a free position. Just over 2 minutes remaining in the half. In the second half.
Free position with number 12, Bella White.
Here's Bella. Shoots. Nope.
minutes remaining.
check to the head, I believe, against one of the
Yellow card.
Medina defenders. So Medina will finish regulation down a player, unless it's a min. This one thing I couldn't remember before if the penalties in this running clock format are 1 minute or 2. But Bella is back at the center. Oh, she false started.
False start, Kilborn, possession of Medina.
Wolves still up a player, but no longer have the ball. Here's Bella and Booterball. Booterball gets a nice check, picked up by, oh, that's a foul. That was Riley Wilkinson was picking it up, and as she was picking it up, nope, Riley Wilkinson was fouled. She'll restart. Center, 38-yard line. Throws, oh, that got tipped and picked off. Man, what a great defensive play, but didn't think the ball needed to go there. There's a foul. So if it's the clock stopped, which I don't think it does actually in this format. We're going to send off Kennedy. So the teams will actually be even, I think, because Medina still has a player. Medina restarts the 12-yard line, 26 seconds to go. Looking left side. Even 6v6. Oh, this is number 12. Makes a nice move. Shoots, scores. That's going to do it.
Number 12 for Medina, Abby Cassidy, with under 20 seconds remaining in the half.
Your Wolves, they fought hard. Down a couple players. Had played the 2 o'clock game where this Medina team did not play earlier today, and it took a last-second goal for Medina to win it 6-5. I believe we'll see everybody Tuesday for the next game.